Okay. So, in this lesson, in the first place, we talked about the global and local functions. We have the space about the global and local, but we have also the global and local functions. Okay? So, x9 is equal to the what? For example, if we define the x is equal to the 10, y is equal to the 20, and then we can create the print foo function. Okay? And so we have a specific function which returns to the all the global values of your module. For example, if we have the g is equal to the globals, and then if I run this code, we will get the whole global variable names with its value. And so this returns to the dictionary value or the object. Okay? And then we can assign any variable in here, like this one, for example the x, because the x is the global variable, which means that if I print the g value in here like this one, and so we have the whole variables, the main doc, and blah blah blah, and so the whole x, y, foo, and the other terms in here like this one. But if I wanted to reach to x value in here, and so the print val can be written like this one, the 10. Okay? This is the simple interpretation mechanism of the Python programming language. In any other programming language, we don't have such kind of mechanisms. Okay? Because in the Python, in each state, we can interpret the whole codes. Okay? And so this global function reads the whole module and then returns to the values of this x or the foo function or any other terms. Okay? Or we can get the val g y, and then we can print another val in here which is equal to the 20. Okay? Or we can assign to the g foo function, and then print val can be written like this one, the function foo at blah blah address. Okay? Or we can call the val like this one because it's the address, and so this val calls to the def foo function. Okay? Then we have also the local function, which means that the foo y is equal to 20, and so we can create a nested function in here like this one, z is equal to 30, and the locals function returns to the locals value, which means that the print d can be written like this one. Okay? And so if I call the bar function like this one, and so I can call the foo function in here, and so we have in the local terms in here like this one, with the key of the z is assigned to the 30 value. Okay? Or the locals can be assigned like this one, and then this d returns to the y value. Okay? In order to find out what is the object of these types, which means that the y 20 and bar foo is given in here, and then we can call the bar function like this one. Okay? This is the whole same syntax for for these terms. Do you get it? The local only control or the check of the values of these terms, or this local only check of the foo function, but not the bar. Okay, and each locals within possessed with some specific function or the scopes, and then we will reach the whole elements retained or the contained in the in this context. Okay. So if I have the def foo in here like this one, this is the dictionary type of these terms. A is equal to 10, D locals can be obtained in here, and so I can print the D function in here like this one. Okay, if I call the foo function, and so A is equal to 10 in a dictionary type, but it's a dictionary, which means that what happens if I create the new variable like this one? B is equal to the 100, because it's a dictionary type, and then we can add every dictionary to the new assignment in order to initialize the new variables. But this is not the case for the locals, because we don't have any kind of information in here related to these terms. Okay, and so if I print the B value in here like this one, and then the B is not defined, and so this is not it's in the only error happen if the B is wanted to utilized. Okay, do you get it? We cannot add any variables in here, even if it returns to dictionary value. Okay, just now we have another topics in here like this one, comprehensions. What's the meaning of the comprehensions in Python programming language? We can fill a list using some conditions within list operations, which means that we have some basic syntax in here like this one. We can create the list in here, and we can create the statements, and then we can create the for loops like this one, and we could condition these terms by using these if statements. But how can we do that? For example, you may see that the A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so B is equal to the x times x. This is the simple statements for the comprehensions. Okay, but we can use the for x in A. Okay, which means that this is the for loop like this one is searched to the A elements in here. Okay, and after that this x times x is run for whole this code, and then if we can print the terms in here like this one, and then we will get the 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. Okay, this is the identical operation with with these terms. B is the empty space, and so for x in A and B append can be used like this one. Okay, and so these two codes are identical to each other. Okay, this is the comprehensions, and so we can collect or summarize zip the codes in in one list by using this idiom. Okay, this is also called the lambda expression like the previous examples. Okay, and so these codes which given some specific operation like the functions. Okay, this the same conditions or identical with with the lambda expression which is given in the C or C++ programming language. Okay, any question? Do you understand what I'm saying in here? This is important because every idiom or any other important things defined in this kind of function, especially for the Python, advanced Python libraries, okay? Because this is the simple idiom, and then we can collect the codes and increase the more readable code implementation in the Python programming language, okay? So we have create the new list like this one, 34, 22 and 19, okay? So B can be assigned with the x percentage 2, which is equal to the 0 for x in A, okay? And so these codes represents to the true or false values for for division operation to 2, and it checks the remainder operator, and then we can print the whole values in here like this one, and then we will get the false, true, false value, because the 19 cannot be divided by the 2 without a remainder, okay? This simple syntax but highly effective for the code implementations, okay? For example, x is equal to the list range like this one, minus 10 to 11, 1, okay? And so y can be created at I times I for I in x, and so we can print the x we can print the y, okay? And so if I run this code, and then the minus 10 to 10 is written in here, but this operation produced the 100 to 100 values at this stage, okay? Or we can import some matplotlib pyplot in here as plt, and plt plot xy and plt show can be seen on this page, okay? Can you see the figure in here? Okay, because I can only share the week 4 application, but the figure is seen. If you recreate the example for your own computer, you can see the figure values of these terms, okay? So in the comprehensions we have some basic operator in here like this one. For example, Ali, Veli, Selami, Ayşe and Umut, and also Ali Faruk, okay? And so A can be created with the len of name, but which name? For name in names, okay? And so this code returns to each element length, and print A can be given like this 1 and 3 4 6 4 4 5, and so Faruk has 5 characters. Or we can write the whole names in a reverse order like this one. A, this is the operation of the minus 1 for name in names, okay? And so we can print the A value, but in the in the reverse order, okay? Just like that. Faruk, Umut, Ayşe, Selami, Veli and Ali, okay? I'm sorry, these names, but these names, okay. İla, İlev, İmales, Esya, Tumu, Kuraf, okay? Do you understand what's the error from the previous code? Because the name is the object of this 4, it's the new created values, but the names is not, okay? if I choose these names in here like this one, and so the every terms written in a 5 times. Okay, but in this case I can reverse the whole the codes or the whole the character strings into the what in the reverse order. Okay, and so we can give also the another property to this one, 23, 90, 7, 42, 43. Okay, and so b is equal to what? The x for x in a. Okay, this is the condition for the what, for this definition. But we can add the some if condition like this one, x percentage 2 equals to 0. And so if we can print the b value in here like this one, and then we can print the whole x value, it's divided by the 2, and there is no reminder. This is the condition. Normally this is creates the true or false value, but this for x in a is given at this code, and so this for x in a is run with the what, with this code, and so this whole x, if it's true, and then this x is assigned to the new variable in here. Okay, for example, the names can be obtained like this one, and so a name for name. Okay, this is the new elements for this name. Okay, name in names if a in name, which means that if the any name possesses the a character, and so this name is assigned to the what, to new a variable. Okay, and so print to the what, to a, and then we have the Ali, Selami, Ayşe, and Faruk. For example, we can change the v value in here like this one, and so the only value is contained in the what, in this new list. Okay, this is called the comprehensions. In Turkish meaning, the işlem, internal operation within a what, the list characters. Okay, the list objects. For example, we can create the some another utilization in here like this one. A names can be assigned to the what, the name for name in names if name 0 equal to the a, or name 0 equal to the a. Okay, and so the print a names can be given by with the what, Ali and Ayşe. Okay, because it's the first character of the what, this name. But if I change the v and z value in here like this one, and so the only value is contained in here, or f, and so Veli and Faruk should be contained in the what, the a names. Okay, do you understand the whole the operation within the comprehension topic, guys? Okay. This is more useful to be implemented your programs. Okay, and I want to share all the information in here. This is the basic syntax, but it's important. You should know that in order to build your codes and implementation. And so the each examples returns to the what, the whole the values or the whole the specific properties should be told to what, to you, in order to understand that. If I want to create some basic codes like the student class or the any other mechatronic problem in here, you don't get the enough information to understand the properties of the Python programming language. But these simple examples explain or indicate the what, the important property to be understood by you. Okay, so in the previous lesson we defined the is prime function. Just remember that if while percentage 2 or the reminder 2 is what the return while is 2. Okay, and so in each case for I in range to what 2 3 to while each separation 2, and if while I is equal to 0 and return false value. Okay, after that we can return the true value. This is the identification of what the number is prime or not. And so how can we write this code? By using the comprehension. Firstly, we need to assign the I value in here like this one, and so we need to for loop in here with the what 2 to 1000s. Okay, and so and what's the condition? Condition is that if is prime, I is true. Okay, and so if I print the whole results in here like this one, firstly we should check the 50 values in here like this one, and so we get 2 3 5 blah blah blah 47, or we can give the 500 in here, and so we get the 499 to what the 2 values. Okay, and so this is a simple implementation for the what for the any codes with the what the some basic operations. Okay, and this is easy to read this code. Okay, so we can only utilize the list values in here like this one, but in a matrix form like this one: 21, 5, 8 and 10, and 5, 9, 6 and 44. Okay, and so what if I want to assign the whole the values contained with this matrix is upper than the what 20 in a new list? Okay, and so I can put the y variable in here like this one, and so for x in a, and so this is the what this is the basic row element checking, and after that we can call the what the for y in x, this is the column check. Okay, and so what's the condition of this? That y is greater than equal to 20, and so we can print the result of these terms like this one, and so 20 21 78 87 and 44. Okay, and so if I change this code like this one, the 50, and so the only elements contained with what the 87. Okay, or I change the 40, and so 87 and the 44 is given in here. Okay, and so we can create the what the nested loop within the what comprehensions. Okay, any question? Okay, we can create the nested comprehensions. What's the meaning of this? For example, if we want to create the 1 2 3 in here like this one, this simple matrix in here 7 8 9. Okay, and so b can be assigned with the what with 2 list value. For example, y for y in x if y remainder operator of equals to 0, this is the first to the what to our list, but this is a matrix, and so we can give the for x in a in here like this one. Okay, this is the column check of this R matrix, and this is the row check of R matrix, and then we can print the whole the values in here like this one. This is the what the condition of the remainder operator of the 2, which means that the only the even numbers are written on the what on the b, and so if I run this code we will get the 2 4 6 and 8 and each column in here like this one. Okay, any question? So we have also a zip function in Python programming language, which means that we have the one list value in here like this one, and so we have also Ali, Fatma, Faruk, Umut, and Ayşe. Okay, we have the some specific function with the name of the zip. Zip contains or get the two variables or the two parameters, okay, which means that these two parameters are linked to the each other, but in a way of the what? A tuple way between A to B, okay, A to end. So we can write this result, which is the tuple value, and so if I print the whole this code like this one, and so 1 is related to what? Ali, 2 Fatma, 3 Faruk, 4 Umut, and 5 Ayşe. Okay, or we can create the x and y in zip function like this one, Ankara and Edirne, and so we can print the x and y value in here like this one, and so A is linked to the E, N is linked to the D, and R is linked to the N, A is linked to the A in each case. Okay, but what happens if I choose the different length between two characters? There's no error in here, but in the first place the Ankara is seen and proceed with the what, and the other terms is removed from the code. Okay, just remember that. Or we can print the x, y, and z value in zip function like this one, the range 0 to 5, range 10 to 15, range 20 to 25. Okay, and so if we can print the x, y, and z value in here like this one, and so we will get the 0, 10, 20, 1, 11, 21, 3, 13, 23, and 4, 14, and 24. And so we can create the what, a lot of number that we include in the tuple variable, and so we will have the multiple or the hyper multiple parameters on the what, on this range of this function. If you are using this function, we can relate the whole variables to the another one. Okay, any question?